In this speech, I'll be discussing the impact of nitrogen in wastewater treatment in terms of the economy and the environment. So to start, what is wastewater treatment? Wastewater is water that has been used in a home, a business, or as part of an industrial process such as the fertilizing of land to grow crops. Nitrogen, in the unoxidized form of ammonia, is often found in wastewater since it plays a key role in fertilizing and the agricultural industry. Ammonia is toxic to biotic organisms, and its presence in a water body will be a threat to the life there. Ammonia causes lung diseases and can damage the gills of fish. It is fatal if inhaled and can be an irritant to your nose and your throat. Exposure for a very short amount of time may leave some fish with permanent lung or gill diseases. As little as 0.06 milligrams per liter of ammonia will give fish gill damage. By 0.1 milligram per liter, the water will officially be classified as polluted. At 0.2 milligrams per liter, sensitive fish like salmon and trout will begin to die. A little more, at 2 milligrams per liter, it's certain death for almost all species of fish. Higher pH levels and temperatures will boost the toxicity of ammonia, which is why tropical countries are often affected more by this issue. However, we must note that it is not only aquatic organisms that are affected by ammonia contamination. If ammonia is present in our drinking water, it will also be problematic for us humans. This is why it is vital that we treat this wastewater in order to ensure it doesn't harm bodies of water and the environment overall. So, how do we remove ammonia from wastewater? To do this, we utilize the process of biological nitrification. With the application of autotrophic nitrifying bacteria, autotrophic means they create their own food, the ammonia is converted into nitrite and then nitrate. Although we have gotten rid of the ammonia, that is not enough. Although nitrate isn't toxic like ammonia, it will still harm water bodies as it is a source of eutrophication or algal blooming. In eutrophication, algae flourishes in bodies of water, while driving other aquatic life to death by plummeting the oxygen supply and creating an anoxic environment. So to remove nitrate, we must apply denitrifying bacteria, which will convert the nitrate back into harmless nitrogen gas, which will then be released back into the atmosphere. This process is done in wastewater treatment plants or centers. Wastewater treatment also has a huge impact on the economy. Currently, 80% of the water is discharged without being treated globally, and most low-income countries only have 8% of the capacity to treat wastewater. Not tackling this issue will not only result in the loss of biodiversity, but it will also result in the loss of economic opportunity. Approximately 330 kilometers cube of municipal wastewater is generated globally. The resources extracted from treating this wastewater can help sustain millions of hectares of crop and provide energy via biogas for millions of households. However, if we choose to ignore this issue, our bathing and drinking water will be contaminated and we will be exposed to various harmful substances which may increase the risk of widespread diseases. We also may end up consuming fish and other seafoods which have been poisoned by nitrogen. This is also a risk of disease, especially in countries where fish is a common staple in the diet. Industries which rely on clean water bodies such as fishery would be hard hit since the fish will have died of ammonia poisoning. Therefore, economies will suffer, especially for countries which have flourishing fish markets, such as Japan. In conclusion, nitrogen has an impact on wastewater treatment and its effects economically and environmentally. If nitrogen is present in wastewaters, it will harm biotic life. Consequently, it will also have affected the industries such as fishery and drinking water greatly, thus negatively affecting the economy. However, nitrogen in the form of ammonia also possesses the ability to be converted back into harmless nitrogen gas. To protect the economy and the environment, it is necessary for the world to understand the need to treat wastewater. Thank you for listening.